I can't do the accent, but sweetie darling sweeties, it's time for Jennifer Saunders.
Since Dawn French and Jennifer Saunders burst onto the comedy scene in the early 80s, they've been two of the most beloved and respected funny ladies in the world.
Who is it? Dawn French, your comedy partner! Oh, you? Why are you pestering me?
Meeting each other in college, the duo performed at a London comedy club, meeting the guys that would eventually become the young ones. Included Adrian Edmondson, who Jennifer would go on to marry and have 3 daughters with. The French and Saunders show saw the two going prime time, making classic television for 7 seasons. And a break during filming resulted in Patsy Stone and Adina Monsoon.
Lights, models, guest list. Just do your best, darling.
Absolutely fabulous. The comedy featuring Pats and Eddie
Just tax the stupid people! Die, yes!
became a worldwide sensation.
Wake up, Pat! Come on, darling!
Since then, Jennifer's kept up the comedy. Released a book, Bonkers, which also details her recent battle with breast cancer.
Not another celebrity cashing in on her TV fame. Well, let me tell you, yes.
But if there's one thing Jennifer has proven in her life and career, laughter is by far the best medicine.
Please welcome Jennifer Saunders! It is so great to have you here.
That was so up to date, my little package there.
Yeah,
We'd like to do them well.
We were following you up to the minute.
Up to the minute,
Unfortunately, didn't do
literally.
anything interesting today, so I didn't make it into the package.
You saw a photo of your own kids and went, oh, that's cute.
Oh, because they were so little. They were so young.
Because how old are they now?
Old. I'm a grandmother.
Wow.
I have the eldest one's got two boys. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. They're old. Well, about 27 she is.
Congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
I was expecting it to be really sad
Boring.
because
Sorry. Steady.
I was expecting it to be little Jennifer's Ashes or something like that.
Were you? Why?
Well, because you've been through a bit recently, but it's actually just riotously funny and telling everyone how great your life is.
Well, I decided it had to be entertaining. I couldn't see the point of doing what I do for a job and then writing a book that wasn't just funny. So I just made it as funny as I could, really.
And we saw you some pictures of you and Dawn French performing in college. When you first met Dawn, was it comedy love at first sight?
No, because we knew each other for about 2 years before we really became close, and we shared a flat then. And we started doing sketches just to entertain ourselves, and because alcohol was too expensive. So we just used to do things like that for the flatmates. We used to get them to push the sofas back and go, turn the telly off, and go in there and perform for them, you know, applaud ourselves and leave. And
Were you quite different people, or you notice similarities in each other?
we're different, yeah, we are different kinds of people.
Yeah.
She's much more organised and quite bossy, and I'm a sort of I'm slightly more laid back, and I just panic at the last minute.
Are you competitive with each other?
No, never. I don't think you can be really and be a proper double act. I think, well, maybe you can be. I don't know, but it doesn't really work for us.
And you're still good friends now.
Yeah, really good friends. Yeah.
You mentioned that you shared a flat together at some point. Is that right?
Yep.
Did that all go well? Was any of you particularly messy, for instance?
Oh,
or?
yeah, yes, I was quite messy.
Could be a leading question there.
I know
we
what
have a
you're
package
getting
here.
at there. Yes, I was extremely messy to the point of really having no floor, just clothes that I would clamber over to my bed. And there is the time that when we were sharing this house together, there was a break-in, there was a burglary at the house, and the police came round and they looked in all the rooms and they went into my room and said, oh, I don't think you should go in there because it's been really badly turned over. And I went, oh, God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Look what they've done. And they'd taken nothing. They hadn't even been in there. Even they were afraid.
So how did AbFab come about?
AbFab came about because we'd booked some studios to do a show, and Dawn was adopting a baby at the time, so she couldn't do those studios, and I thought, yay, I can go on holiday. And my agent had a different idea and said I had to write something on my own. So I was forced into it.
Oh, so you were filling the space with
I was
AbFab.
filling the space. I was saving the money. Yes, I did find it really hard because I hadn't sort of written on my own. So I used to sit in a room, because I like working in a double act, working with other people. I used to sit in a room and write it longhand and then take it immediately, page by page, to someone to see if they laughed.
No pressure.
And if they laughed, I went, okay, do another one. And so I wrote it page by page.
And you and Joanna Lumley, please say you're as close as you appear. Like, you seem like you're having a lot of fun.
No, she's amazing, and we get on really, really well. She's a very good friend.
Well, we've got to go to a break now, but you are sticking around. Heaps more to come, heaps more ab-fab talk. We'll see you on the other side of this break. And British scientists believe Charles Darwin was right when he suggested that music's main purpose is to help us select sexual partners. And new studies found that when women are most fertile, they prefer composers who create complex music. Researchers say it could explain why women go for creative types and why we are so bloody complex. You have married a creative type.
That's quite a bit of news there, isn't it? Extraordinary.
Well,
Yes.
I think it means that if you're like Mick Jagger, when you sleep with groupies, they don't get pregnant. But if you're a concert pianist, that's what it means. Concert pianists lose out on every level.
You've been married for a very long time. What's the secret to a happy marriage to another comedian?
Don't be competitive. I'd say that was an important part of it, and lots of compromise.
Yeah, right.
When you first met Ade Edmondson and got married, was he more like Vivian or someone else?
No, he's always been. He's not at all like Vivian, really.
Oh, really? That's a real shame.
I mean,
I
when he was young, he was a lot wilder. Yeah, I mean, you know, he crashed a few cars. Let's say that.
He's obviously a very forgiving man, because you misplaced your baby at one point.
I did.
And he forgave you for that.
He did. Well, I didn't. Yes. Okay, I admit it. I woke up one morning, and this is why you should always doubt your own memory. You know, when you sort of think, did that happen? Did I really do that? And I woke up one morning, and Ade got the other two girls up, and I went up to get the baby up, and its cot was empty. Her cot, not it. Sorry, Freya. And the cot was empty, and I thought, oh, okay. So no baby. Go downstairs, and I thought maybe Ade's picked her up, you know, and taken her down. Go downstairs, and for some reason I didn't ask him. I just went downstairs and looked and thought, no baby. So I went back upstairs again and looked, no baby in the cot. And I'm thinking,
Was the baby crawling
did we
at the
ever
stage,
have
or-
a baby? That's what you're thinking. Do we have another baby? Maybe I've gone mad. And I was afraid to ask him in case he looked at me like I was a mad person.
Sorry, that was your
had me
concern.
sectioned immediately. And eventually I sat on the bed, and as I sat on the bed, she'd gone right down the bottom of our bed.
What?
Because I'd obviously been breastfeeding her at night, fallen asleep, and
rolled
she'd
down.
slid all the way down.
So she was like hanging in that part of the bed.
She's still alive! Oh, God. It was quite a moment, I can tell you.
Yeah, and you have to be
Relief.
comfortable when you sleep.
Did you tell your husband that at all?
No.
Or no?
Have you read the book yet?
He knows now.
Yeah.
Can I just come back to AbFab just quickly? We were talking about you and Joanna Lumley before. Do people recognise you when you're not in wardrobe?
Sometimes, yeah, I think. The more I do this kind of thing, yeah. But there was a time when people actually thought it was my own hair. You know, that wasn't a wig. I
There was
just
some
had
crazy outfits.
some
Awesome.
great outfits.
Was there anything you refused to wear?
Yes, because it was too nice. Anything that fitted properly or was too nice. Because when you go into shops, they always try and make you wear something that's actually the right size for you, which is weird. So I always had to have it like 3 sizes too small.
The rest, I don't know.
And when you made French and Saunders with Dawn, that was a time when there's a lot of duos on TV in Britain, but most of them were men. There was Hale and Pace and Fry and Laurie were another one. What was it like coming through? I guess you were trailblazers.
Yeah, I suppose so. I think when you're doing it at the time, you don't see yourself as that. I mean, there was Victoria Wood, you know, Victoria Wood, who was a female comedian, and she had a TV show. So we didn't see ourselves as that different. I think looking back on it, it seems more extraordinary than it felt at the time, probably.
Yeah.
You're not the only royalty we have in town. We have the royal family in town. Have you met any of them?
Damn them. Stealing my thunder, pulling focus.
Tell me you've had a moment with Prince Charles or something.
What do you mean a moment?
No, not a moment. He's always such comic value.
They're certainly not going to leave Baby George with you. I think that's
I've met them, obviously, but I wouldn't say I have a moment.
No.
I've met the Queen.
Do you have a favourite? Do you have a favourite royal?
Princess Anne.
Princess Anne?
Yes.
I was not expecting that.
What was the Queen
because
like?
she's so awkward and she's just bizarrely on her own track. That's what I like about her.
I just saw you bend down. I thought you'd given up on the interview.
Let's just give away in advance that there will be a plug, all right? I will be plugging this book soon. Make sure you stay tuned for that. I was just getting ready.
Still chatting. Gosh, well.
Have you finished writing Ab Fab the movie?
I'm doing it. I am doing it, and I have to do it because if I don't do it, I have to pay Dawn French £100,000.
£100,000?
Yeah.
So she really thinks you're going to procrastinate.
Yeah, she bet me live on the radio, because we have a little radio show. She said, I bet you don't write it by the end of the year. And I said, I will do. She said, I bet you £100,000. And I shook her hand.
Wow. Well, we hope you do. You can do the plug now, yeah?
Yeah, thank you. Oh, can I? Are you ready? Are you ready? This is television history. There it is. Jennifer's book,
Yay.
Bonkers, My Life in Laughs, is out now. Please thank Jennifer Saunders.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.